I did. This is what you would call a A1 setup. This is brilliant. Love this. Yeah, we can take, trades and levels that have been touched several times before. Just make sure that it's not too many times. So I'll give an example of that. Would be, do you know what you know where it was? It was the pound yen. It was the pound yen, and I think Rich had identified it in the group. Pound yen. Now, what is wrong with this? What's wrong with this is that we've touched this level way too many times.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah, way too many times. And now it even might be working, right? It doesn't matter if it works. We don't want to take this simply because we have...
It's getting weaker every time, probably, right?
And that's exactly it. And even if you think about it from a value perspective, yeah, we want to always be the ones that are buying first. We want to take first dibs on, when we go to a shop and we say, and there's no one else around, and we know the value of something. This is basically that moment there. This is where we're getting in first. This is where everyone else starts to see that there's a bargain, and when everyone else starts to see a bargain, it no longer becomes a bargain. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's the analogy that I have to use when it comes to trading. We always want to be the first in, maybe the second in. When it starts coming to the third time, I don't really want to be a buyer here. I definitely don't want to be a buyer here.
I love that. I love that terminology. I actually think of the clearance rack.
Yeah.
And I'm like the middle size. So if you don't, as soon as they put that clearance rack out, if you're not the first one in there, your size is going to be gone. So what's the point in even going to it? Because I know they're going to have only size 6 shoes.
Brilliant.
I don't have.
There you go. There you go. So it's like, what's the point in buying over here? You're late to the party. All the bargain was made here and here. Don't buy here, regardless of whether this goes up. Yeah, if this goes up, fine, so be it. This is one thing that I think a lot of traders can't deal with, and I'm going to make a video on this matter of fact as well, because I struggled with this. Is understanding that missing a trade that is not your trade to take is okay. So what if someone else takes this trade and makes money? Let's say, for example, you follow someone else on YouTube and they're telling you to buy this. Yeah, they want you to buy this because of whatever reason. Yeah, they're saying it's a level of support, blah 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 blah, and they're saying buy the trade, and then they win this trade. Yeah. Now, you'll be surprised to find that a lot of traders would say, "Oh, next time I'm going to take a trade like that," even though Leon says not to take it. I want to make some money because this trader also says I should take it. It's not the thing to do. You see what I'm saying? Because you're going against the methodology of supply and demand over trying to make a profit. And what we're trying to do is follow a process. The process always has to come first. And as a result of following the process and trading good process, the money will come.
Right. It would make more sense to look for a trading opportunity in the demand zone below that.
Exactly. Brilliant.
That one.
Brilliant. And that's exactly
look
what
at how. Yeah.
There you go.
That's a nice one.
That is nice, and I'm going to be taking that if prices, do come down there again, providing the fundamentals are still in play. You can see the way that, not necessarily this, I wouldn't consider this an A1 trade, but this is still a good trade simply because of how prices kind of approached this level, kind of stayed around this level, but the way that price left this level, strong, hard out. That's what I like to see.
And also that one demand zone where there's been so many touches there, is that really hovering around the value range, like the middle?
Right. Exactly. So this is where.
So it might be fair value.
Brilliant point.
At that point.
So we've got two value ranges. Yeah, we've got two value ranges. One would have been from the bottom of this demand zone, and then we've also got another value range from here to here. Yeah. So VR2, right? And then we've also got potentially value ranges pretty much start from where we would probably draw demand zones, because that's where we're looking to buy. This is going to be the cheapest area, right?
Correct.
So it's going to be from the demand zone low to wherever the high is, if that makes any sense. So again, if we were to look at this without knowing what was coming on the chart to the right, let's say for example we were here, all we're trying to assume now, and if this is all we saw, is that prices are either going to range between this demand zone and this high. Yeah, so we're either going to, and this is what we're anticipating, or prices are going to start to range at some point between this low and this high.
And the high, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. We don't. We at this point we have no idea which one it's going to be.
Which one? Right.
But we just have to understand the probabilities of it ranging from here are on our favor. Are on our side. We've got a decent probability as long as the fundamentals are on our side. We can see the technicals, etc. We analyze the zone. We know we've got some support and resistance. This was resistance here, now turned to potential support. Demand here. We go through the checklist. We understand CPR, etc. And then we can see that this is a decent zone to get long. If it doesn't work out, fine. We know that this lower level is going to be the one. So then when we go forward now, where's my oh, there it is. Yeah, when we go forward, there we go. Yeah, and now
we can see which one it decided to range in.
Exactly.
It shows the top one. Yeah,
there you go. Yeah, and that's
it.
And that's all we do, Moretta. Literally week in, week out, we just look for these types of opportunities, and then as long as the fundamentals are on our side, we go for it.